What's up, guys? This is Euphoria, and today's Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 video is my 5 must-haves in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Now, in this video I will cover 5 things and one bonus, because I know that 5 things is not enough to cover everything that we are expecting in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. So let me get into the first one. The first one, as you can see, as I have playing in the background, is sound. You have to have better OSTs, soundtracks, waiting music when we are playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. If you have that same elevator soundtrack that makes people want to gouge their eyes out and huff and puff and sigh and stuff, just please don't eliminate that soundtrack. That is my most honest opinion. That soundtrack was by far the worst. Also, you only had like 3 soundtracks, if I'm being honest. Yeah, they had the upbeat Toki Toki soundtrack that played when you entered the city. And then you had the other one that played when you beat a boss like Demigra or Kid Buu. And then you had one more, the Metal Rock soundtrack, that would play when you get into intense battles with characters like Cell, the Dark Villains. Please, just add more variety to the sound system. I know that it is very hard to include everything in a Dragon Ball Z game, but sound is just one of those things that you have to get right in Dragon Ball games, and in videos, and in anything that's gonna be presented in front of an audience. You want it at the best quality possible, or at least your best quality possible. I just didn't feel that way in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1. Second, and these are not in chronological order, this is the most important: characters and relevant characters, important characters. You have to include them all. I am tired of this same excuse about we didn't have enough time. You have a year. A year. It does not take a year to make character designs if you are constantly on the work and constantly on the move and actually give a shit about your games. And this is a video on the serious side. When I played Dragon Ball not Xenoverse, I played Dragon Ball Z games for years, and I have never seen the drought that we are in now. A constant rehash of old titles, taking things from them, but not doing them nearly as well as the previous predecessors. And then, the thing that ticks me off the most is missing characters that these games did not miss. Which will transition into another topic. But first, I want to talk about these characters. Irrelevant characters like Dr. Gero, Android 19, Kui from the Frieza saga. Important characters like Dabra, whatever you want to call them. Pikkon. You cannot have Otherworld Goku without Otherworld Pikkon. You don't even have Super Trunks, but you have like 6 versions of Super Saiyan Trunks. It is not acceptable, and at this point, it is borderline ridiculous. If I had to do a review on this game, I'd rather not, because it would not be pleasant. Then you have characters in game that do not even play different. Super Vegeta. Are you kidding me? This stuff is not okay. You are missing key movie characters, but you had their costumes. You are missing movie characters that are fan favorites like Android 13, Bojack, Tapion, Hyrudigon. Can you at the very least, watch the Dragon Ball Z community videos and just see that we want these movie characters and that we want every character? Can you not just do what you did with the old series is improved each game, but not make an excuse to leave out essential aspects such as characters. I really don't want to rant too much about characters. I'm really on the serious side about this stuff. I really don't like missing characters like Buhan absorbed, Boo Tanks absorbed, Boo Piccolo absorbed. What kind of game was this? Second form Cell was not even an option. Second form Frieza, third form Frieza were not even an option. This is ridiculous. And I was a little bit blinded because I really wanted to give Dragon Ball Xenoverse just the most praise that I could give it. But I cannot continue to live a lie anymore. That game was among the most horrible Dragon Ball Z games we have had. Not when it comes to quality, when it comes to quantity and full focus on what the fans want in a Dragon Ball Z game. Dips did not even attempt to add their most patented, and when I'm saying patented, I mean they used to do this a lot in Dragon Ball Z games. What if characters among the screen, you see Xeno Goku, who is a Dragon Ball Heroes character, it's something from what they created. Black Goku has made the game. And I don't want to be a drama queen or anything, but I'm really trying to stretch this. This is a serious video. If you do not share this video, I recommend that you do, because this video needs to be put out there. What if characters like Krillin fused with Tien, or Cell fused with Tien? It was a lot of stuff that they used to add in Dragon Ball Z games. They did not capitalize on in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. So these characters need to make the game. But they don't just need to make the game. They also need to make the game with their signature skills and moves. Do you not understand that when Super Vegeta is transformed into by Vegeta, he fights a different way? Do you not understand that when Goku goes Kaioken, he should have moves like Kaioken Attack, the Kaioken Rush that he did on Nappa, the Kaioken Attack that he did on Vegeta? Kaioken is not just a power-up. It is a speed boost, and it comes with a different style of attacks. Raging Blast 2 at least had sense enough to make, even if it wasn't something that was canon, a Kaioken times 20 Kamehameha, not just copy and pasting the same Kamehameha on every moveset. Super Vegeta should have his gut punch and his combo that he did to Cell. Second form Cell. He should also have moves like Atomic Blast. You can't skip out on characters like Majin Vegeta, and I'm not even a Vegeta fan, but you cannot skip out on these characters any longer. When they transform into these characters, they should have unique transformations just like Future Gohan. Instead of having the fist clench and then just nothing spectacular, just change of character with the same moves and the same fighting style. I really don't want to get into too much more moves, but I will say a little bit more so that they get where I'm coming from. The Boo Volleyball. Where's the kid-like 6-year-old fighting style of Gotenks? The Charging Red Bull Attack, the Strawberry Shortcake, and stuff like, where is that stuff? I just don't see it. Where is Super Boo at? Super Boo doesn't even have his Revenge Bomber that is an ultimate attack. He has it as a filler move, but it is not in any way as epic as he did it in the show. I'm just looking for more detailed gameplay that actually makes me say, hey, this was similar to the show. That was really nice that they added that. Please, in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, capitalize on your mistakes. Hopefully, they don't ignore the fans again and then just put in what they want as far as characters. And then just say that the other characters didn't make much sense in the story. That's a really lame excuse. And I hate that they're using that excuse for Dragon Ball Super. That we don't have the dub. That does not matter. Hitchiak never had a dub. But they went above and beyond in Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast 2 and gave him a voice. And gave him moves. And put him in anyway. I don't know when excuses became acceptable just because we are thirsty for Dragon Ball Z games. It is not acceptable. Next. I know I got into a little bit of rant, but it was needed. Fourth on my list is boss battle. More entertaining and fun quests and boss battles. Not just the same armored Z-Soul or whatever you put on these characters to make them not flinch. Do you not understand that that does not boost replay value? That lowers your replay value and also lowers the ratings on people's satisfaction when it comes to story. Fighting these battles that never go anywhere and never change. Characters like Kid Buu and Cell, which are way stronger than Frieza, but do the same amount of damage and require the same amount of, well, I can say, same amount of attacks to kill the enemy. It's not like they have different skills that make them good, like regeneration. For Kid Buu and Cell, they can regenerate. Frieza should have a massive power increase when he gets angry. Where is this stuff? I really am looking for detailed stuff on these next gen consoles. I don't want to rant too much, but you get what I'm saying. Stop the unlimited evasives. Spamming like four evasives with a character that does not even have that much stamina. Like Broly. It does not make sense. In Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, we need to accept the change. Or, you guys will probably join me in another Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 video of me saying what in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 they did not add and that they should add in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 or patch up. Last one is open world. They are really stretching this stuff that we are really going to be able to do a lot with open world. And I really want the open world aspect to be great. Not just running around with Goten and Trunks, traveling to Namek, getting along Frieza's spaceship, going to Boo's house, and just doing it just because it would be cool. Actually having an objective, beating some enemies, dinosaurs, whatever. Great Nameks. What? I mean, I am expecting a lot with this game. And I don't know if my hype is too much or if it's expected to be this hyped about a Dragon Ball Z game that is a sequel. Hopefully, they do add some entertaining boss battles that can drop some moves that they actually created on their own, like a one-handed Dark Kamehameha or something. Just something that requires thought instead of stealing, or not even stealing, but borrowing characters' moves that are already in the game. I really just want this game to be great for everybody who is playing the game, which is why I added a bonus. And the bonus is character customization. Now, I did not state this first because if you cut the video off already, you did not want to give me time to get into character customization, which is among the most important, along with characters. Let me tell you the things that ticked me off about the character customization system in a whole. Every character, no matter how much you tried, looked the same, and it did not make me want to play the character. I actually made a sketch and made a video on my character and how I wanted him to look. But I deleted it because I knew once I got the game that the character that I was making would never, ever, ever look like the character that I wanted. Plus, the game fixed it where if you didn't have certain clothing, you could not do damage or as much damage as possible as you wanted to do with the character and the clothes that you wanted to wear. So added where clothes do not come with stats. Also, the most important thing that made me not want to play the character was not a character. To have character, you have to have a voice. And the character did not have the most vital part of being a human. What makes us characters, it makes us who we are, is a voice. And the character does not have a voice. They would have a voice when they were getting hit, like, or something like that, but they wouldn't have a voice to say anything pre-game or in story mode when Trunks is telling us to do a quest. No sarcastic response. No response at all. Just nodding our head, shaking our head, doing weird things. Did not make sense. And so it's with that I say add voices for characters. The most simple thing that you can do that we would recognize from Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 that was not in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1. I know people want customization like beam colors and changing colors of outfits. I just don't want to talk about that stuff to get you hyped and then only for it not to make the game and then me have to repeat myself in another video talking about it again. I will save that. I'll just say that I expect them to do that. Anyways, guys, I really don't like being in this kind of mood. Woo! The rant is over, or whatever you want to call this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Things that I missed. I know it's a lot. And I just cannot get all of it into one video without making a very, very long video that you guys would have to sit through. And I know you guys probably would like to spend more time with me, but I'm just not going to do that to you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Share this video because it needs to be shared. Also, I want you guys to have a great day. Live for the moment. Be who you are. And love all insane. And until next time, Parunga, take us out, my brother. Farewell.
それぞれの道を歩いても離れない my friend ありのまま生きてゆく強さと失っちゃいけないものがここにある